The realization does not arrive gradually. It strikes all at once. The freezer door opens, cold air spilling outward in a quiet, controlled release. Inside, everything appears orderly. Sealed packages, preserved meals, a system of stored intention. And then the recognition. The chicken is still frozen, solid, unyielding, untouched by time. There is a brief pause, no more than a second, but within that second, the mind begins to recalculate the entire evening. Dinner was not just a plan, it was an assumption, a sequence already decided, a future meal that had, until this moment, felt inevitable. Now it collapses. The body responds before the mind fully organizes the problem. A slight increase in heart rate, a tightening in the chest, a shift in attention that narrows everything down to a single fact. There is no time. In modern life, food is rarely uncertain. Supply chains function with near invisibility. Grocery stores remain stocked. Refrigeration extends the lifespan of ingredients far beyond their natural limits. But these systems rely on one quiet condition: planning. The act of thawing is not dramatic. It requires no skill, no effort beyond foresight. Simply moving an item from one controlled environment to another. And yet it is precisely this simplicity that makes the failure so absolute. Because when it is forgotten, there is no partial recovery. The chicken does not negotiate. It remains frozen. The mind begins to search for alternatives, a faster method, a workaround, a way to compress time in the same way modern life so often allows. The first instinct is impatience. Water, warm if possible, hot if necessary. The idea forms quickly. Submerge the frozen mass, accelerate the thaw, force the process forward. But beneath that instinct lies a deeper tension. Because thawing is not just about time, it is about control. Frozen meat exists in a stable state. Bacteria are dormant, the structure is preserved, but as temperature rises, that stability begins to dissolve. Too slow and the center remains frozen. Too fast and the outer layers enter a dangerous range, warm enough for bacterial growth, not hot enough to cook. This is the narrow margin in which modern cooking operates, a balance between speed and safety. The faucet turns. Water begins to flow. The chicken is placed beneath it, still sealed, still rigid. The surface begins to change first, ice softening, edges yielding slightly under pressure, but the core remains untouched. Time continues to move forward, indifferent to the urgency now filling the room. There is something uniquely stressful about a problem that cannot be solved immediately. Unlike a burned dish or a missing ingredient, this is a failure that occurred hours earlier. The solution should have been simple, and now it is gone. This realization deepens the sense of panic, because the problem is not just the frozen chicken, it is the breakdown of a system.